Good morning and welcome to the regular Selectmen's meeting. Today is July 3rd. It's 8 o'clock in the morning. We're doing this because tomorrow's July 4th. And with that, we'll open the meeting and I'll ask for a motion to sign warrants.
Make a motion, we sign warrants.
Second. All in favor? While this is going around, can I have a motion to approve the minutes of June 20th? Make a motion to approve the minutes of June 20th.
Second.
All in favor? Under old business, we have two items. One is the peer update and the other is the marathon conclusion. I think we'll do the marathon conclusion first. I see John's here.
Come on up, John. Okay, join us. Please join us.
Okay, we seem to have a very successful day.
Over to your situation.
Yeah, we get you right on the camera. We don't want you to.
If we have to be on, you have it.
Which side should I
You're good, you're good.
Good.
Okay, good. I think we had a pretty successful day. No major surprises. Everything seemed to go pretty much as planned. I should say actually the weekend rather than just the day, because of course runners started coming in towards the end of the preceding week. And then Saturday was the packet pickup and the bid pickup and so on. That was a little complicated because of the border arrangements, but it all seemed to go very smoothly. The pasta supper on Saturday night seemed to go very smoothly. There was a bit of a line at times, but with the music playing, all the feedback we got from runners was very positive, very good. Things on the Sunday seemed to work very smoothly as well. Tremendous support from the emergency services both sides of the border. The Lubec fire, the Whiting fire, the Campobello fire, Downey's EMS, Campobello ambulance, the county sheriff's office, the state police, RCMP and the Campobello turned out in force, and we had very good showing of volunteers. We had tremendous community spectator support, both sides, both here in Lubec and over on Campobello. We had about, it was 448 marathoners start. Five did not finish. I forget the exact number on the 10K, but it was 270 something that started on the 10K. These were the numbers that we had capped a couple of weeks before because of just the exploding registration. All the feedback that we have had from runners has been very, very positive. They said it was very well organised. They said there were plenty of marshals out. They very much appreciated the support. They seemed very happy with the whole thing. We had lots of little things we had to adjust and correct. Everyone was very flexible and supportive. And when we look at all that, I think it went well. Lots of runners saying they want to come back next year. Lots of runners saying they want to bring their families, their friends, and so on. Where we are as a committee is going through the various debriefings and reviews. For example, last night we had a review with the Washington County Emergency Management Agency and the fire people and ambulance people follow-up debriefing with the Campobello Council later this month. And then the committee will meet a couple of times and we'll assess where we are and whether we want to go forward. And with another event next year, that was the original plan. This was the inaugural, but obviously it's sort of see how it goes and see what happens, see what the community response is. And I think that in terms of going forwards, I'm ready to answer any questions that you might all have, but I think, and Sarah of course is here as a member of the committee too, we'd be interested in the feedback and reactions from you, the selectmen representing the town. You know, what is your feeling? Is this a good thing, bad thing, or otherwise? And what were your observations? It would be very helpful to have that.
I'd like to say, John, that I think that it was very successful. I was very impressed. And me and the hardware over down at Lubec got really excited. He kept looking at me and saying, I didn't realize I'd get so excited with the front of it. Man, this is neat. So that was really, really cool. And I had a chance to talk to a couple that said that they loved it. And everybody that took part was unbelievable for them. And how well it was organized in the very first run. Made a suggestion about making it a half a K next year. I just want to throw that in. From a professional, of course. But I asked about the time, and they said 2 hours and 40 minutes. And I said, is that a little bit long? And they said, jokingly, he said, a lot of big hills in Canada. But so outside of that, you know, I mean, it was really, really cool. What did first prize? What was first prize for? Just out of curiosity.
It was, all the prizes were, thrown by Shanna Wheelock, prepared by Shanna Wheelock, as one of as a local artist.
Okay.
The committee selected her to make the awards, and the award for the first 3 overall finishers was a ball, and of declining size, and then the age group awards, you know, first through third for each gender in each 10-year age category, or 20 years, first 20 years. And then every 10th they were little clay plaques, all made by her with a herring theme.
There was one couple that inland fisheries, not the inland, Mountain Marine Resources, gave a hand pulling out of water because they thought they'd take a quick little dip there in the salt water, and they jumped in and flew up and asked quite quickly, is it refrigerated? Because rather cold. The one thought that was kind of cute, that they thought they'd cool down like in a hurry, and it worked.
I imagine it did.
Yeah, but yeah, I think that it was phenomenal. You've done a super job coming in and laying everything out, managing everything. It was really cool. I haven't heard no bad flack from no one. Everybody enjoyed it. It's all systems that go for bigger and better, I would say. And I think laying things up for them.
I think one of the things that the runners said to us, and I think we as a committee felt very strongly as well, was that this was really a community event.
Oh yeah.
You know, everyone in Lubec, everyone in Campobello, one way or another, seemed to have a hand in making it a success. And I think that you know, every event takes on its own character. So the runners who travel, as most of our runners were, are looking at the character of this event, and it's kind of getting a typology by the runners. The typology that seems to be emerging is community supported, very, very friendly people, attractive place, and a badass. which means it's tough because of all the hills.
All the hills,
Which
yeah.
of course for marathoners, I mean marathons, they're pushing themselves to the extremes.
Yeah.
That's a great reputation to have. It brings more marathoners because it ups the quality or the rigor of the test that they're putting themselves through.
I'd want those hills ironed out.
Yeah, wow. Cool, yeah.
That's great.
I know one of the things, John, we talked about, maybe we could just have a sit down meeting, like, and invite the community, all the stakeholders, whether it's a store owner or property owner, and get feedback from everyone. I know you and I talked, the one issue that I heard was the shop owner. I'm trying to think.
So each shop owner?
Yeah, one of the shop owners mentioned, the way the vendors were set up.
Mhm.
There was a space going right straight into the shop, so the shop itself wasn't blocked off.
Yep.
However, the vendors were starting to do business, instead of just in the front facing the road, they were also doing business on all sides. But what happened was their customers were then blocking off the space to the local business.
Oh,
And the question was, could there be a wider space in between the vendors? So, I mean, that was the only negative feedback that I heard.
I don't think it's negative, I think it's just a suggestion.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
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 But I mean, for next year, I think that would probably be valuable. We should have
Oh, yeah, sure, most certainly.
something like that.
I like your idea of it, I think it's good.
Yeah, because I mean, there could be something happening, that you didn't see.
That John doesn't know.
That John
He
doesn't
needs
know
to
about. Right. And it may be a small issue, but it may leave a taste in somebody's mouth.
Right.
Well, I've talked to a lot of businesses, and with the iffy weather that we've had through June, they saw the marathon bring in a lot more customers
Yep.
that wouldn't have been coming through their
Right.
door. And Roosevelt saw a 20% increase this
Oh, wow.
June than last, and they attribute that to the marathon.
With that in mind, though, I thought there was a distinct possibility that the date of the race may not be the same next year.
Certainly, the committee would not want to have it on graduation weekend. It was on Campobella's graduation weekend. That was extremely unfortunate. That was locked in very early, and I think it's a case where better homework should have been done, but it wasn't. We dealt with it. Unfortunate, although we got a lot of support from Campbell, and they said, look, it's fine,
Yeah.
but don't do it again.
But I mean, especially the first one, it's hard to know everything.
It is.
Oh, yeah.
And that's why I think it's crucial that that everyone has an input on this to help you figure out what is the best weekend that this could be. And I know trying to help other organizations and groups during the 4th of July week is enough. And we're still reeling from the marathon. Now we're going into getting ready for the 4th, and it seems like an awful busy week. So it would be nice if they were spread out a little bit.
That's great. Thank you, John. Appreciate it. Thank
Thank
you,
you.
Sarah.
Thank you.
Thank you, everyone that was involved with it.
Thank you, John, for all your work and efforts.
Yes.